Remains of the 12th century wardrobe tower at the Tower of London. The King's Wardrobe, together with the chamber, made up the personal part of medieval English government known as the King's household. Originally the room where the king's clothes, armor, and treasure were stored. The term was expanded to describe both its contents and the department of clerks who ran it. Early in the reign of Henry III, the wardrobe emerged out of the fragmentation of the Curia Regis to become the chief administrative and accounting department of the household. The wardrobe received regular block grants from the Exchequer for much of its history. In addition, however, the wardrobe treasure of gold and jewels enabled the king to make secret and rapid payments to fund his diplomatic and military operations, and for a time, in the 13th to 14th centuries, it eclipsed the Exchequer as the chief spending department of central government. There were in fact two main wardrobes for much of this period. Around 1300, the confusingly named Great Wardrobe, responsible only for expenditure on such things clothing, textiles, furs, and spices, split away from the more senior wardrobe, which remained responsible for financing the king's personal expenditure and his military operations. In addition, there were smaller privy wardrobes at various royal palaces. Most of these provided items for the personal use of the king when in residence, but the privy wardrobe in the Tower of London came to specialize in the storage and manufacture of armor and armaments, and as such it too developed into an autonomous department of the state. By the 15th century the wardrobe had lost much of its earlier influence, and it eventually merged entirely into the household and lost its separate identity. At the same time, the Great Wardrobe began to be referred to, more simply, as the wardrobe, to some extent taking on the identity of its forebear, but in the 16th century the Great Wardrobe lost its independence. It continued in existence as a subsidiary department within the royal household until it was abolished by the Civil List and Secret Service Money Act 1782.